Hey, Game of Thrones fans, CalmfireNate here, and I want to talk about, is Theon Greyjoy redeemable? Okay, and possibly the future of what's going to happen to him. Now, there's going to be some spoilers here, so just spoiler warning. I'm going to talk about a few things. But at the end of, not the end, but in the middle of last week's episode, we had a moment where Theon basically told Sansa, I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to let Brienne take you to the wall, and I just want to go home. Okay, he kind of has this feeling that he's irredeemable. He killed these boys, and obviously it's weighing really heavy on him, and he feels like everything that's happened to him at this point is his own fault. Like he literally truly feels like there's nothing he can do, and he just wants to go home. Now, originally when I watched this, I couldn't help from thinking to myself, two things. One, I kind of thought, okay, well, maybe he's going back to the Iron Islands. But then I kind of started thinking, wait a minute, maybe he's going back to Winterfell. So it got me thinking, okay, he had this moment, which I'm about to show now, which is just a little clip where he finally kind of realized that right before everything went bad for him, that maybe he made a mistake. So here's a video.
How could someone like that ever be a brother to me? He's the king of the north. And me. My father gave me a choice. And I made it. I could never be a Stark. It's Ironborn. That's what I was born to be. I paid the iron price for Winterfell. Murdered those boys.
The Stark boys.
Never found them. Just some poor orphans living with the farmer. I let Dagmar slit their throats. And I let him burn the bodies. So I could keep Winterfell. And make my father proud.
Maybe it's not too late.
It is. My real father lost his head at King's Landing. I made a choice. And I chose wrong. Now I've burned everything down.
Okay, so you see, Theon has truly, I think he finally realized that, hey, you know what? Ned was more of a father to me than anyone else. Winterfell's my home. I've made a grave mistake. Okay, so he goes through all this crap, and now he wants to go home. So I'm thinking, okay, he's going to go back to Winterfell. Maybe he's going to go back. Maybe he's going to get Ramsay. But then I did some research, and I found out that he was spotted shooting with his sister, the girl that plays Yara, and it does look like he is going to go back to the Iron Islands. But it also makes me think, all right, what could he do at this point to really, us as show watchers, to feel like, hey, Theon, you know what? It's okay, man. You know, give him a pass. So I did a little more research, and it turns out that he was possibly seen with an army at the Battle of the Bastards. Okay, the battle that we've talked about in other videos, when that's going to happen at some point this year, where we're going to see Jon Snow and the Wildlings versus the Boltons. Now, how awesome would it be if perhaps they're in a pinch? Okay, they finally got to a point where maybe the Boltons have the upper hand in this battle, and here comes Theon with the Ironborn army to save them, okay, and to take back Winterfell. Will we forgive Theon then? I would. I like Theon's character. I feel like he's very interesting because he's tragic. You know, he made the wrong choices. He realized he made the wrong choices. And he tried, and he kind of got lost in himself from all those terrible things that Ramsay had done to him, but Sansa kind of brought him back. He truly feels sorry, and I feel like he's a tragic character. Perhaps he comes in this battle, perhaps he gives his life to save Sansa or Jon or someone, and you know, in fighting Ramsay or something to that effect, and we lose Theon, but he has this, you know, kind of heroic moment. Would you forgive him? Would you finally, you know, kind of feel like, okay, Theon, we forgive you? So that's the question I want to ask. Do you feel like Theon is redeemable? Is this what it's going to take to redeem him? I mean, what is he going to have to do for us to finally say, hey, you know what, Theon, it's okay, bud. We forgive you. So let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think Theon is redeemable? Do you think he might have a plan in his head? Or do you think maybe he's just completely confused and he's not sure, and maybe this is all going to play out? Or maybe this doesn't play out at all. Maybe he goes back to the Iron Islands and we don't see Theon for a while, until maybe the final season. Does he finally ever get close to Sansa and them again? But let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Until next time, see ya.